All right. It appears that we are indeed live. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Friday stream. And right off the bat, I just want to thank anybody and everybody for joining. Thanks, Game, for starting up. Super friggin' whatever. I don't know. Alright, so I'm just going to drop the link in a couple of places. Hi, Stream Elements Bot. How are you doing, buddy? Oh, man. Oh, man. Fantastic. Right, so I had stuff to do. Chill out with friends and all that. Because it's part of life. You never push your friends away. You always do what you can to hang about with them, have fun, live life. So I'm saying I was doing life things. It's kind of what I was doing today. So it's kind of why the stream is at this hour instead of several hours ago. So that's definitely some fun right there. Oh man, smack the keyboard and everything. Lovely. That's how I do things. Right, so... Ooh. Oh, we're gonna get struck for that. That stupid Back to the Future sound. There was something I want to check. Hi camera, how you doing? I was going to check something. I didn't know what I was going to check, but never mind. So this is kind of the start of the weekend for a lot of people, in fact. Let's make sure we're not holding any weapons, because that's the last thing we need right now. If you're new here, whilst we finalise everything and get set up, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn on the notification bell so you're notified whenever I stream, upload, or post in the community tab. I'm a fair bit tired here. Oh, and if you want to think about joining the members area for as little as 99 of your pennies a month. You can have access to upcoming. Well, I would say have access to upcoming. You'll have access to a one-time shout out. You'll get access to being credited on the edited content, which is coming up, by the way. I need to figure out a time for that. And you'll also have my eternal gratitude. Because in this world, you tend to... Gratitude is kind of taken for granted these days. So you might wonder to yourself, why would I give my eternal gratitude? Well, because of how some streamers, like that one chick lately and Wings of Redemption, good lord, they're like, oh, you know, what was... Wings of Redemption was essentially moaning in his chat for not giving him money for doing the stuff that he does. And I'm like, come on, the man's been around since like 2007 and still making content. He knows better than to pull crap like this. Like, it's up to the audience if they want to join. You can only ask them. It's their decision to either do or not do. So one thing real quick, my volume is surprisingly low. Let's change that. If I can talk, thank you very much. My volume is surprisingly low. For GTA in general. There we go. We can hear the roar of the DeLorean. if you can hear the roar of the DeLorean, would that roar be a DeLorean? Yeah, I'm very terrible at that. I'm also terrible at driving, by the way. I've just went and crashed. Ah, what I meant to check was... What I want to check is to see if I can still keep the clarity of the camera whilst dimming the light 'cause it's a bit bright. Ooh, that's a nice brightness. That makes me look less like a ghost, so kudos. Anyway, as I was saying before, this is kind of the start of the weekend. Friday is where the weekend starts. Sunday is where it ends. That's the end of the weekend, or the start of a new week. Start of a new week. So, ooh, we don't have any sound bugs. That's shocking, though. Wait, what? 07, 09, 20, 20, 0, 9, 0, 0, enter. Oh, this was called back in the day the return key, and it's still called that today, but I don't like it. I don't like it. So because we don't have any traffic, right? We don't have any traffic, we can freely time travel. Just like that. Just like that. Oh, let's get away from that area. For the love of all things holy. So, I had a bit of an epiphany yesterday. Or, I wouldn't say epiphany, I would say thought. I had a thought yesterday. About some upcoming content. You know how I've been talking about all the weeks that I'm wanting to plan out. Maybe get advice on. At one point I was thinking of having a guest. But because of all the games that I have, they're all like they're all run on physical hardware. There'd be no way to get a guest on unless they came to the house, and yeah, that's not happening. I had I thought about co-op stuff, and I was thinking, this may have also been mentioned to me in the past as well, but if we could have like a team play session of specific games. Now, that might ring some red flags, like, huh? Specific games? What on earth are you talking about? I mean, there are multiplayer games that you can go out and play. Some of them free, some of them not. I was thinking of having people on as quote-unquote guests. Maybe have a conversation, play games. Huh? YouTube app? The connection to the server timed out. Are we still streaming? YouTube app, why you do this? Why is so janky? Oh, the stream's still going. Lovely. If I found a way to get guests on, I definitely would. But at this point, like as it stands, getting guests on would be next to impossible. But it's something I would like to do, and I would kind of like a bit of feedback on that. Could I get guests on to, like, chat, hang out, like play games, that kind of thing? I know people who might be open to it. There could be some friendly discussion. And I know just the right people to try and get on here. Plus, it would... It's a weird thing to say, but there's exposure involved. And I don't mean a weird kind, but... Like, a lot of people that watch this channel, they're here for the Grand Theft Auto, they're here for the mods, they're here for the Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball mods. Now, I'm going off on a tangent, I really am. I was kind of thinking, maybe, as we drive down to ye old Derek's place. Drink. I need a drink. Because, you know, I want to expand the channel. And one of the things I like doing is having a conversation. Obviously about video games. So, it's kind of a fun thing. It was just a fun wee idea I wanted to play with. But also, we're also trying to hit like 1,500 subs as well. That's quite the thing. Yeah, we're still on that, by the way. There's nothing's really changed on the channel to warrant 1,500 subs. Now, to me, what I want more than anything is growth on the channel. I want to be able to show off things that I like, such as like what we did yesterday, you know. I want to be able to sit down, play Persona, and have people pop in, ask questions, that kind of thing. I want to encourage growth. I want to encourage chatter. That's the main goal. Because if you're no encouraging chatter, getting to know your audience, them getting to know you, then there's not really a point to this. And it's important for the streamer to know the audience, and vice versa. So, all chats are very much encouraged. You don't need to send a super chat or anything to get anything started. So we can get this going. So, how are you guys doing? How's your day been? You know, that kind of thing. And it's a serious question as well. I'm just asking. It's it's high time I started taking all this much. Oh, we went taking the wrong way. Terrible. It's high time we got really, really serious about the channel. Now, I have been for a number of years. This is the app glitched now. Let's not stop next to that. No, it hasn't. There we go. I had to find a suitable place so I could read chats properly. There we go. Oh, pardon me. Because I want to take the channels that much more seriously than I have previously, I very much want to expand on what I do. Because I've been doing, oh my goodness. Because I've been doing YouTube for so long, I never really took it serious to begin with. The same goes with GTArajgaming 2. I just upload and leave it. I make sure all the settings are correct so that it goes out to notification boxes and all that. But GTArajgaming 2 is remixes and anime music videos, and you don't want to be stuck on just one thing. That creates a label. But it's time it got really serious. Like, I want to see this channel grow. I want to see it flourish. Way more than it ever has. So I'm going to be pushing harder to get people to subscribe if they enjoy the content. That's kind of one of the big pushes here, and I feel very dry for some reason. I haven't drunk much today, so that might just be an issue. After seeing how YouTube changes, or has changed since 2007 of all things, 2007, 2008, I've never really seen growth. However, that's all going to change. I want to push for better, I want to push for more content. I want to be able to push more content that I very much enjoy myself. I enjoy playing GTA. There's no doubt about that. Or else I wouldn't have called myself GTA Raj. But in this day and age, GTA is not my only passion. Even back when I came up with the name, essentially what the games I was playing back then were Need for Speed, Dragon Ball Z, Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and that was literally it. Aside from some kind of edit on or not. My main game to play was GTA San Andreas. Then eventually GTA 4 on Xbox 360 after I had to trade the disc in. Because I bought a brand new copy and it was all scratched to hell. And yes, it was sealed, and no, it wasn't from CEX, it was from friggin' Tesco of all places. But anyway, I'm going to try pushing for much more growth this year. I want to see it. I also want to push out what I enjoy in this day and age. Playing RPGs, playing racing sims, all that good stuff. I want to bring more of that to the channel. Yes, you may be here for GTA, but it's not what the channel's about. It's about gaming. Modding, for me, is also a kind of niche hobby. The same goes with remixing. I treat modding the same way I treat remixing. It's kind of right there. So that's kind of something. Tunnel of Death. Did we do that already? I enjoy remixing so much. I also enjoy modding so much. They're both just quite frankly amazing. But that's not all there is to the channel. It's kind of like if I had to pick between making anime music videos over remixes, I just couldn't do it. I mean, I can't even see the chat properly. Boop. There we go. Now I can see things like any chat messages that might be obscured, and even the view count, because that's important. Pick up the truck and give me a call. So I want to bring more content to the channel that I think you might enjoy. More content to the channel that I very much enjoy. I want to be able to just chill out with you guys and play Shin Megami Tensei, play Persona, play Devil May Cry, all that good stuff. At the same time, I enjoy mods. So, you kind of torn between the two here. But of course, your guys' opinion is always good as well. That's why Tier 2 exists in the members area. So if there's something you want to see me play, you can pop on that tier. Tell me what you want. Or tell me what games you want to see on the channel, and they will get played. So that's definitely something. Yes, it might be a bit niche, but a lot of things I do kind of are niche. Aside from modding, of course. But I digress. Oh, that is not a good drink. That's... I'm sorry, that's gonna make my mouth all dry. So there's things to come in the future which I kind of want to. I want to be able to play. I want to play some obscure stuff. We can. I don't think we'll make a return to Ear Guys anytime soon. Oh God, I've got a blocked nose. That's garbage. So for those who don't remember, Ear Guys, God Bless the Ring is essentially a Tekken clone. But it has Final Fantasy VII characters in it. Like Cloud, Yuffie, Tifa, Vincent. A weird clone of Red 13. There's things I need to bring back to the channel. Like the Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. Hi microphone, how you doing friend? You're a bit far away, you're a bit lost. So I am. The Final Fantasy VII Let's Play needs to come back at some point. Because I think you'd enjoy seeing me struggle to play the game in a different language. And me having to rely on my memory for this and that. Anyway, if you're new to the channel and you're just tuning in, we are playing GTA 4 with mods. It is in fact a full-on Let's Play, so for the love of Christ, don't expect mods all the time. Bruh. Face the power of my mouse aiming! Bruh. Bring them down, Nico Bellic. Let me just reload. Well, they suck. Yeah, boy. I also want to give a big shout out to all the newcomers to the channel. Thanks for checking out the content and I hope you stay around. There's over 500 videos on the channel, maybe even 600 now. So if that tickles your fancy, then oh boy, you're in the right place. Bruh. So the overall goal of this part is to lose the police. And there's gonna be helicopters, there's gonna be people after us. That's a good time in my books. I'm a wee bit tired, so I might no be as talkative as I normally am, so please bear with me. We will use force! Oh shush you, you're the one that's driving in reverse, you cheap. If we can stay out of the radar long enough, we will get this done. And I haven't screwed it up like last time. So that's something fun. Wow. Ditch the truck in the quiet location. So we do have to be careful. We did cause a bug the last time where, because we ran through the tunnel that we started that gunfight in, something went wrong and quite frankly come up saying that we had failed a mission. So, that's lovely. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why something like that would pop up. It's just weird. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, first person in a bank truck. Mate. Beep, 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 beep. Wow. That was way more simpler. Wow. Take us over the cliffs and leftward, right? Take Aiden to the cliffs! Is there a boat coming or something? Wow. Jesus, does he not know that he's about to get killed? Jesus! Wait, he's still calling him friend? Are we not to kill this man? Do we let him live? I'm sorry I'm not being interested tonight. What? Drive in here, okay. Oh. Well, that's not ominous, and this is the ending to GTA 5. Mate, why? Rockstar, how did you get so lazy? You got too lazy. The thing with GTA 5 is the ending is literally you kidnap a guy, put him in the boot of your car, and then dump the car in the sea. Like, eh? Rockstar, why are you so lazy? Jesus. Jesus. Get rid of the dealer for old Aiden. Do I have to? No. Well, that's kind of bad, isn't it? Aww. A fresh beginning. Ah. So one thing I want to know is other different endings to GTA 4. Like, quite frankly, uh, are there multiple endings? has two dramatically different endings. Oh no. After the mission, one last thing, or that's someone special, so you can easily play the other ending without having to replay the whole game. Oh. Okay. Roman advises Nico to deal so he can use the money to trip to Vice City. Okay. Oh. Jesus. Okay, so now we know how to pick the ending. So it all comes down to the person you take advice from in the game is the one that's going to kill you or going to die. So that's interesting. Oh, that's right. It's Back to the Future Wonderland. Duh. I mean, that thing can't fly, so that's something at least. Do the la 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 la. Oh no, what a scared newt. What time does the game? And wow, you're loud. Ba da ba ba da ba. Wow, May 9th, 2099, 8 a.m. So there's something I've always been asking people to do. Like if they've got this far and praise them, just always praise them. But what I've always been asking folk to do is if they personally want to see a mod, then I keep advising them to send me a link to the mod. That way they're going to see something that they want. And I very much want to make this Let's Play as weird as possible. Now we've already had that happen, so let's travel to 2099, then I'll explain a bit more. Once we stop the DeLorean, everything will be fine. I feel a bit warm. That's weird. Right, man, feeling warm. Right, let's go and find a parking space, right? Oh, Mr. or Mrs. See your driveway, by the way, it's going to serve as a good wee parking spot. For my time machine, alright? So, if you've been around long enough in this Let's Play, right? You'll know that we've had some really weird stuff happen. From random game crashes. Random events happen in the game, such as pedestrians being frozen like stone, cars being frozen like stone. Sure, you can get in and out of the cars, but you couldn't drive them. We've had a lot of other things, like we've played about with the old-fashioned glitches, the one with the play park. When you drive a car into the swing, and the swing glitches out in its collision, and pings you away, so to speak. I screwed around with those. We've had random breaking. We've had the mod break random times or different times. So it's just really weird. So aside from San Andreas, it's the weirdest Let's Play I've ever done. Because for a while when I first started streaming, I was doing Portal. I did Portal 2, I did Final Fantasy 7 partially. We got Portal 2 done, by the way. So if you ever want that back on the channel, I can pull that. I can pull that on Monday to see if you want it back. But there'd be literally no difference. There really wouldn't be. Because that's when I was still semi-new to Portal. And to me, I was kind of newer at playing the game, so it's something. I'm going to find out when I did the first stream of Portal 2, and quite frankly, I'll do an anniversary stream where I'm like, Portal 2, 1 year later, Portal 2, 15 years later. Once again, I am sorry that I'm fairly tired. How long have you been live for? There's something heating up in here, and I don't like it. We've only been live for half an hour. If we'd bit my tongue, it was terrible. I'm heating up for some reason. My heating shouldn't be on. No, everything's still cold. Something about me is heating up then, so it's troublesome. But aye. I want to bring other games to the channel. One of the games I want to bring to the channel is like a Dream... Where the hell are you going? I want to bring Dream Mix TV World Fighters to the channel. Why are you not getting that, Dolores? Come on. Nico. Why? Me. So for those who don't know, Dream Mix TV World Fighters is quite the game. Essentially what it is a clone of Smash Bros. Super Smash Brothers. But it features different video game IPs, such as Takara Tomy, or brands from Takara at the time. So you're going to get like Konami is also involved as well. So you get Solid Snake. There's Optimus Prime. You've got Tyson from Beyblade of all things. You can do all of that. Oh hi, Robin. Alright, man, I'll pick you up in next hour. Oh my goodness. There are other things that we can play through, by the way. Because me being me, I have many games to play through. Not just on my Steam library, but a fair few still left in my physical collection. It's kind of why I want to do... It's one of the reasons why I want to do the weeks. Because something might just end up hitting. And if it does... Oh boy, if a game does well on the channel from a week, then Jesus Christ, we're definitely going to bring it back. Because one part of being a streamer is keeping your audience entertained. It's kind of being a budget entertainer, I guess. A budget entertainer that kind of works for cheap. So right now, I'm taking Roman on a wee dance. We're taking him to play darts. My one and only cousin. Ah, ah, ah. My what? My two and only cousin. Ah, ah, ah. Jesus Christ. Oh, Christ. Nothing worse than doing a stream with a block nose, by the way. So we're taking me to go darts, eh? Where the hell's the darts rooms? The main wants to go play darts. So, first and foremost, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you enjoy the content, drop a like, drop a share, all that good stuff. Sharing is caring, and I do enjoy it when people share the content and put it into playlists and all that. It's fantastic. Because I never imagined people actually enjoying my content. I mean, I can enjoy my content because you've seen me on a stream laugh at some jokes I've made. That's genuinely me enjoying myself. So that is on raise something at least. So let's see here. Let's just fly to the darts table. Why am I heating up? God friggin' damn it. I'm so cold. But at the same time, I feel very warm. I better not be coming down with something. Oh wow! Robert's reaction is just so bizarre. Oh man, that is brilliant. Oh wow. So there's different content I would like to bring over to the channel. Like I said before, Dream Mix TV World Fighters is going to be one of them in the future. There's also cool stuff that I really want to bring up, or bring to the channel, such as PlayStation 3 debug kits and all that. Can we go play that? Why is it not letting us play it? Oh wow, don't even. Why is it not letting us play darts? Come on. Man, this is some budgie bullshit. Oh wow, the stream appears to be lagging. I don't know why. Hey, come on, Roman. He doesn't want to go back, so that's something. What? That's some BS, man. Come on, come on. Everything is BS. So, remember earlier when I was talking about all the weird stuff that's happened? Now let me reload this safe, by the way. Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ, this game is not optimized well. Right, like I was saying before, the game's not optimized well, but before that, I remember when I said earlier that there's weird stuff happening in GTA 4. A lot of things have happened. One of them being certain locations not working for Hangouts, or even dates going wrong. So, in the early days of the Let's Play, you were to date a lassie called Michelle, and I don't know if you've been around that long, but essentially what would happen is you would call her up and be like, "Hey, do you want to go on a date, hang out, that kind of thing?" And she'd be like, come pick me up at the next hour. Seconds later, the date would be over because you were too late. Now, it'd only been several seconds. Like I said, it had only been several seconds. And it wasn't just the dates. It was Hangouts. We just experienced one of those. With the date. Sometimes when you went to Hangout, and I got this fairly frequently. If you went bowling, it wouldn't let you bowl. The marker would appear for it, and then you'd go in, the dialogue would happen, but you would not be able to get time. Or you would not be able to go up and rent a lane. The same goes with darts, you wouldn't be able to play darts, that kind of thing. The same goes with pool, etc, etc. In the early days, pool worked, but that all changed real quick. Hang about, what? Oh. Wow. See that billboard that keeps changing, by the way? That's doing my head in. Does that change if I put in detail distance? My theory was so bang on about that. In the sense of changed. No, just apply them. So, a while back, I think it was a good five or so episodes ago, we saw a billboard that kept changing. And I summarised that because GTA as a whole utilises... Excuse you, sir? He just fell off that scaffolding and just landed on his head and then ran off. What? So, a while back I speculated that because GTA 4 uses multiple textures... Oh my god, yawning! Because we saw a billboard that kept changing. Well, parking and fuck off. Because we saw a billboard that kept changing, I speculated it was because GTA uses multiple textures, and the texture that was showing up was for the low distance or low quality texture. Because you've got textures for high, medium, low, etc, etc. Now the billboards, one billboard ad must have occupied the high texture slot, and the other ad for it must have occupied the low quality texture slot. Which is why, if you look at that billboard up there, it's glitching out and being weird. Or it appears to be. If we drive closer to it, it changes to an entirely different billboard sign, thing, whatever. Now that is backed up by what we saw in the menu. So if we set it right about here, pause, graphics, and then go to view distance, the low poly texture suddenly becomes the high poly texture, and vice versa. Look at that. So it's for heavy weapon X, and then it changes to this. So the high quality, that supports the argument that the textures that would be replaced are high and low quality, etc, etc. Good lord. Which means, if you do things correctly, in the right order, you can in fact have a semi-animated billboard. Which, quite frankly, I would very much like to see. It's rare to see innovative GTA mods. Like, these days, all you're getting is mostly trainers. For 4 at least. Oh, Christ. Right. Something is fucking going on here. My body's cold. I feel hot. Like my temperature properly feels warm. I keep yawning. So guys, I'm sorry. I'm just really sorry. I'm gonna have to postpone things for now. So I like to make this clear. For one, I'm tired. That explains the yawning. But at the same time, my temperature is incredible. It feels as though I'm on fire. Essentially. If I touch the computer case, that is stone cold. Touch the top where the radiator is, where the heat goes for the processor. That is also cold. The light that I use is not producing enough heat to make it a source of sorts. So I'm sorry. I'm going to have to end the stream here. Stuff's just going wrong. I do apologise. I hate having to end streams early because of tiredness and all this weird stuff. Not to mention, I only ever really get a blocked nose if A, a cold is coming down, which I'm not showing the signs of, or 2, if the nose is just blocked for whatever reason. I don't want to irritate you for much longer. I never want to irritate you, that's like the whole thing. But it's that point where I'm like, this is my health we're talking about. If I'm not in good health, I cannot entertain you. That is just a given for the medium I work in. AKA, I do the streaming thing. So I need to have a big long think about things over the weekend. I need to get stuff picked out for the future of the channel. I usually do. So guys, gals, time lords, time ladies, every single conceivable species, gender, whatever. If you've had a good time, let me know. Just by simply liking the content, sharing the content, clicking the join button to become a channel member. All that good stuff. So thank you for tuning in. I very much appreciate it. I hope you do subscribe and stick around. There's a lot of there's a lot of content on the channel. So there's a lot of content on the channel dating back 8 years, give or take, 8 or 9 years. So thank you so much for all of your patronage, views, support, everything. So thank you. You are amazing. I want you to know that. So thanks for joining. This has been GTArajgaming. I seriously need to rest. I hope you rest up. We'll be back on Monday with more GTA 4. I hope. So until then, stay cool, stay safe, stay hydrated and all that. So have a great one. I'll see you on Monday.